What's up, guys? The Snowman here, back with some basketball content. Today it's my top 10 NBA head coaches of all time. Maybe you enjoyed my top 25 NBA players of all time video. If you did, thank you. Same kind of vibe today, though. We're going to go through some of the best coaches in the game's history, rate them on things like championships won, longevity, impact on the game, and compile a list of the 10 best ever. And starting off with number 10 on my list, Jerry Sloan, 26 seasons as an NBA head coach, all but 3 of those with the Utah Jazz. No championships, but Sloan the 4th most regular season wins all time as of 2023. Supreme longevity, he helped the Jazz amass 20 consecutive playoff appearances from 1984 through 2003, the 3rd longest streak ever. Sloan also one of 4 coaches all time with 10 seasons or more of 50 plus wins. Number 9 is Chuck Daly, only 14 seasons, so not the same consistency, but a very high peak. Coached 4 NBA teams, most notably the bad boys Detroit Pistons from 83 to 92, helping them win a pair of championships. Daly with a litany of college coaching accomplishments as well. He's a 2-time Basketball Hall of Fame inductee, once for his coaching career and another for being the head coach of the Olympic Dream Team in 1992. Larry Brown, my 8th best NBA coach of all time, like Sloan, 26 seasons as a head coach, 1 title with the Pistons in 2004. Brown's career took him all across the league. He's the only coach to lead 8 different franchises to the playoffs, known for generating results out of mediocre teams, a 3-time ABA Coach of the Year and 1-time NBA Coach of the Year. Also bonus points to Brown for being the only man to coach a college and an NBA team to a championship. Moving on to number 7, time to give Lenny Wilkens some recognition. The most NBA seasons as a head coach all time at 32, 6 different teams. Wilkens reached the summit in 1979, coaching the Seattle Supersonics to basketball glory. The 3rd most wins all time, coached the USA to Olympic gold in 1996. And Wilkens was a 9-time All-Star as a player, the only person to be named in the NBA 75th season celebration list as both a player and a coach. My next 2 coaches might still have plenty of years ahead of them, but at 6, I had to put Steve Kerr. Yes, he's only coached 9 seasons, but his win percentage of 66.5 is the 4th highest among coaches of 5 years or more. Kerr, a huge part of the Golden State Warriors dynasty that won 4 titles and went to 2 other finals in an 8-year span. Coached the Warriors to a record-breaking 73 wins in 2016. Kerr has a jaw-dropping 9 rings if you combine his playing and coaching days. Top 5 now. 5 is a personal favorite in Erik Spoelstra, a former video coordinator who rose his way up the ranks for the Miami Heat. 3 titles as a coach, once as an assistant in 06, 2 as the head man in 2012 and 13. Only 3 coaches have more finals appearances than Spoelstra's 6. We'll get to all 3 of them shortly, but Spo, such an awesome game manager and tactician. Still only 52 years old, he has a chance to break a ton of coaching records. Speaking of the Heat, at number 4, I have the godfather of the NBA, Pat Riley. Now we're getting in rarefied air with the championships. My top 4, all of at least 5 as a head coach. Riley with 5 plus 2 more as an executive, 4 titles with the Showtime Lakers in the 1980s, another one with the Heat, also has a chip as a player and an assistant coach, so 9 total, made the playoffs in his first 19 seasons as a head coach. Riley is the ultimate culture guy, and since the start of his career in the NBA, Riley has appeared in 25% of all finals in that span as a player, coach, and exec. Number 3 is the heart and soul of the Boston Celtics, Red Auerbach. From 1950 to 66, he won 9 championships as a head coach, 7 more titles as team president after that. Auerbach is synonymous with winning. His number 2 retired by the Celtics franchise, remembered as a pioneer of modern basketball, revolutionizing both ends of the floor and introducing the fast break as an offensive strategy and emphasis. Auerbach, known for smoking a cigar when victories were secured. He's as iconic as they get. My second best coach of all time is Gregg Popovich, another man who spent his entire coaching career with a single team, in his case the San Antonio Spurs. 5 NBA titles throughout his regime, the most regular season wins of all time and 3rd most playoff wins. Pop's best record, he made the playoffs in his first 22 full seasons as a head coach, so 22 consecutive winning seasons and playoff appearances, the most in NBA history for any team or coach. Popovich has displayed world-class consistency, longevity, adaptability, and his teams have always been contenders. Now, there should only be one answer to the question, who is the best NBA head coach of all time? Phil Jackson and his 11 championship rings have an unassailable resume, the most titles for a head coach, and the highest winning percentage in the regular season at 70%, the most wins in the playoffs. Jackson's teams steamrolled opponents, whether you talk about the Bulls in the 90s or the Lakers in the 2000s. 6 titles with MJ and Pippen, 5 rings in LA. He didn't coach as long as some other coaches, just 20 seasons, but the way he changed the game with the triangle offense, the Zen Masters coaching peak is far and away the best that we've ever seen. Thanks a lot for watching my top 10 NBA coaches of all time video. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you agree with or what you disagree with, if you thought it was the best list you've ever seen, or if you think I should just retire completely from making lists. Subscribe to the Snowman Sports Media for more basketball content, and I'll be back very soon. Cheers.